Hey guys, welcome to a little bit of everything with Erin. Today we will be doing some canvas art. You may have seen this on social media. It's called hot mess art or rainbow art or peekaboo art. Most people call it the hot mess art. So what you're going to do is take a white canvas and you're going to take random colors and just blotch them all over in a really funky, ugly looking pattern. And then after that we're going to vinyl a saying on here, and then we're going to paint over that white, and then when it's in the middle of kind of wet but kind of dry, we're going to peel our vinyl back to expose the color that we have behind it. So I have picked 7 literally random colors. There's no right or wrong way to do this, no rhyme or reason to the colors that I picked. I just grabbed and sat down. I also have a cup of hot water, a paper towel, and my handy dandy paintbrush. So I'm just going to take some of this fluorescent purple here, and I'm just going to kind of, and again, just random, no rhyme or reason, just do what feels right. And then I'm just going to move it. I'm not really worried about the side edges because that's all going to be white, so I'm not pushing the paint all the way off to the side like I would do if I was doing a regular painting. So you can see it's just kind of random. And then some people don't clean their brush between colors. I found for myself that kind of makes a mess more so than I want, so I do just wet and white. Now let's see, let's take this fun green, and I'm just dotting in a couple places on the canvas. I don't really care where it goes, so see, I just have some dots and then I'm just moving them. So this is going to take me a few minutes just to get all these colors on here. Sure, you guys don't want to watch that, and even if I just kept doing it and fast forward it, it'd still take up some time when we can just get right to the next point. So I'm going to pause you guys, we'll be back in a moment. Okay, so I've got it all on here, and some people do this, some people don't. My brush is a little wet, it's clean but a little wet, and I just try to kind of blend a little bit so that it isn't like a harsh mark. And it gets that little bit of white that sometimes is peeking through, because I don't really want that. And if you have a darker color that's kind of, you know, yelling at the other colors and taking over, you can just add a little white, fix that area. But for the most part, I think I'm happy with my hot mess. Now I'm just going to let this dry, and then we will add our vinyl. So see you shortly. Okay guys, our canvas is dry. I've cut out a quote with just some 651 vinyl and a color that I'm probably never going to use, so it's not wasteful. I've weeded it, put it on contact paper, and now I'm just applying it onto my canvas. Canvases are kind of when it comes to vinyl, so there's a couple of things that I do. I picked up one of these little spatulas at Walmart for less than $1, and I place this on the table and I go across in the bottom so that it gets a lot of pressure. And then I also take my husband's heat gun, this orange gun right here, and I'll give it a good zap over the top just to help kind of get the vinyl to stick to it. So let's get that done. So I'm just going across inside here to help it just stick to the canvas. If you hear an annoying buzz in the background, that's something my husband has in the garage. I don't know how to stop it, sorry. Then you'll just want to carefully peel back your contact paper and just make sure your letters are down pretty well. It has a little bit of a bubble in it. If there's any lifting, you're going to get white paint under there, and it's kind of the opposite of what you want to do with the hot mess painting. So I just try to keep the contact paper tight and straight. That way if there's any lifting, I can get to it right away. Okay, I've got all my vinyl added. Where you see it, the vinyl, that's where we're actually going to pull it off, so the color underneath it is going to pop out. So now we're just going to paint this whole sucker white. You can actually use a sponge brush this time so that you don't have to worry about streaks from a paintbrush. I'm going to get the sides a little bit just to clean it up also, so that it's all fresh and white. Be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. I'm a little disappointed, so I don't even know if this video is gonna make it, but we'll tape it just to see. So I don't know if you can see this, but that top row kind of wrinkled, and I've never had that happen before, so I'm not sure if this is just a bad batch of vinyl or what. This vinyl is I probably had it a year, and it's traveled from California to Texas after we moved, so I don't know, maybe that has to do something with it. We'll see. Anyway, I'm going to be using this pick to weed the letters off. I got this about 8 years ago in a Cricut packet when I first bought a Cricut. I love it. It does great. So I'm going to move the camera so you can see what I'm doing. So this is at the tacky stage, so it's kind of wet, but kind of dry. Okay, so we've peeled it all off. So that top row, the vinyl was really funny. I don't know why it did that. It's never done that to me before. So again, I don't know if that was just a bad piece or what, but I have some bleeding, so I can clean that up. That's not that big of a deal. You can see this line is much better. And that's how you do a hot mess paint vinyl canvas. I wish that top line was nice and cleaner for you for this video, but it is what it is. Sometimes crafting takes these nasty hits on us, and we just have to redo it and fix it. Not a big deal. It's for my daughter's room. I'm gonna love it either way. And like I said, if you are going to sell these, I would definitely do a clear coat of spray paint, or even a nice thin layer of resin epoxy with this, just to keep it, you know, nice. And that pretty shine on it would look really nice too. But I love the colors. I love what it does. You can do the big brush strokes like I did, so you have nice pops of color, or you can do a bunch of little ones and then you'll get more of the rainbow effect. But I love it. I'm going to take a picture out in the sun, and I'll add that to the end of the video. If you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to comment down below. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. We'll be doing lots of fun things here in the future. Until next time guys, happy crafting.